Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I want to talk to you about the Konstructor DIY SLR from Lomography. So firstly you might be asking, well, what's the Konstructor DIY SLR from Lomography? Well, it's basically a do-it-yourself, build from scratch 35mm SLR camera. So if I show you the back quickly, you'll see that there's a slot for some 35mm film, which I have here to go in later. And if I show you the top, you'll see that it's actually a top-down single lens reflex camera. So when you first open the box to the Konstructor, you're greeted with all the parts you'll need to build your very own custom SLR. Even the Phillips head screwdriver that's required for the 4 variations of screw comes in the box, which I was very impressed with. So once you've completed this, which if you have an hour to 2 hours to build, you can do in one sitting, you'll end up with a 35mm film camera with a 50mm f10 manual focused lens. So you might be asking who this is for. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I think anyone with a passion for photography, so a photography enthusiast, or even just a teenager who you think would enjoy building something if they've built military planes, tanks, boats, things like that in the past, this is very, very similar. It comes in the plastic sheets where you can cut it out, and it comes with everything you'll need. The only thing it didn't come with, which I did use, was a pair of wire cutters that I used to cleanly remove the parts from the plastic sheeting. As I say, it took me around an hour to build. I did time-lapse it, as you're viewing now, slit little parts of it, and it was actually quite easy to build. The instructions are very comprehensive, they're very easy to follow, and once you've finished it, all you need to do to take a photo is flip open the viewfinder on top and focus with the lens. Obviously you do need to buy 35mm film for it. You can get that in a varying degree of sensitivities. If you know you're going to be shooting in bright sunlight, obviously you'll go for the lower sensitivities. ISO rating on film is different to digital because you can't change it. Once that film is in your camera, you're shooting with that ISO until you finish the film. It has a 1/80th of a second shutter speed, or bulb, depending on which way you do it, with manual focus lens. As I've said before, it focuses from 1/2 meter to infinity, and if you put your eye up close to the viewfinder, it's actually very easy to use. So how to use this camera? Once your 35mm film's in and you're on the first frame, you simply flick a switch on the side of the lens which sets the mirror ready to go. You set the switch on the front to N, which gives you that 1/80th of a second shutter speed. As long as you know you're exposing your picture correctly, which if you don't know how to judge that, there are iPhone apps out there which can do it for you. I have one called Light Meter on my phone, which I point at whatever I want to take a picture of. I set my shutter speed and my ISO rating, and it tells me what aperture I need. But with this being an f10 lens, fixed aperture, fixed shutter speed, your ISO is the only thing you're really able to change. Like I say, I've got some film here which is a 200 ISO rating, so I'm going to use it mainly for landscape photography, as I'll be gaining enough light to get that correctly exposed. You turn the switch on the left of your lens and the right of your lens is on N. You simply line up your eye with, it shows you almost exactly what you're going to get on the film. You simply press the shutter button on the top, the mirror flips up and the shutter goes and your picture is exposed. To take the next picture, you simply wind on with the right hand side film winder, and then you reset the mirror again by flicking the switch on the left of the lens, and you're ready to go again. I think this is a great gift if you're buying a present for anyone who's into photography. Not only does it give you something to build and your own stickers to customize the camera, but it also shows you a bit more the workings of a camera, helps you understand how camera mechanics work. Great present, great gift for anyone. It comes in a box with everything you need. All you would have to buy then is a roll of film, which actually you can pick up in the pound shop or other cheap places for a simple roll of film. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, Share it if you've liked it a lot, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on all sorts of stuff. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.